I guess I'll take Sire. But never really liked this hero. So yeah, ixxdeee is playing different games than I am. Then
New game means new things to blow up. Well, what are you waiting for?
I mean it's Zerus, but
Now back to the good part.
But again, right, keep in mind, JMF, what you're saying is the one that wins the lobby. You have to also say how many people tried to do that and died.
Science is built on mistakes.
Like that's a big thing you need to look at. I buy 2 now, I go to 3. Yeah, so I can complete it on the turn. And then level with the Zerus every round. Money for faster Zerus. So you're telling me if I have to buy 6 minions, this money will accelerate it. Fascinating. I'm sorry, I just can't help myself. It's just like... like I'm taking notes here. Taking notes. I just can't help myself. Sorry. Alright, boom boom.
You won! Congratulations to me. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that one.
I think I actually get the Zerus already now.
Hey, I said no.
It's gonna full cycle and keep 1 card. Well, one of the things I'm buying. Guess I'm gonna keep a micro mummy. Plus Mermy.
This little guy? Sure. The customer's always right.
There is turn 3. Then Reform Curve, Chief Curve, Reform Curve or Warrior Curve. Probably Warrior Curve. We'll see. Last 3 games, none of them undead. Yeah, I think you can absolutely get by without undead. Theodore Blanchy, Theodore in general.
It's nothing serious. Trust me.
4/4. So play this for tempo. Beat it to test, but it's too early, right? It doesn't fucking matter. On average, do we do better than a 4/4? All of this shit's not better than a 4/4. Some of the 3s are. Decent number of 5s are. 4s. I think you just play it to not take too much damage. Then you see if you can triple this. What's Warrior Curve? Double level next turn.
Keep it real.
So I can feed them the Chronodormo, but it's too early to just sell your board. It just doesn't make that much sense. So whatever. Beat test the kitties. Yeah, if she wants the hero power to get the cats, be my guest. Oh no, they're gonna hero power and steal my 1/1s. Disaster. Alright, this feels like double level. Chill. Double Zerus next turn. Also still one above these then.
Keep it real.
My kind of humor. Yeah, that doesn't seem great. Ah, yes. So shall we start to win the game? I want a Blanchie. I really do. Am I buying something here? Let's play this before I somehow mess that up. I guess they'll want it, yeah.
It's good to plan ahead. Me, I plan behind. Results are guaranteed.
Jugs are on 4. No, I just mean like neutrals or jugs, right? But yeah, yeah. Find another buffable unit. Yeah, I think this is the main problem that people have when they hit something like this, is they just completely change how they would normally play, and then they buy crappy units over and over. No. I mean, that's okay, right? So essentially, my answer is like, why do you normally level? Like in a normal game, why do you level, right? You want to have access to better units. That hasn't changed. I still want to have access to better units. I'd like to buff the undead horse with the T-Master. So I'm just trying to have a bit of a mix of trying to get stronger while setting up to buff. This is a little bit of a Savjz, though. I think I roll one time if I don't love it just here. What's on 4? I'm going into a 6 here. I guess Ball of Minions, my triple. I'm a little bit afraid of taking the damage here, but maybe by playing out, it's fine. Yeah, there's just so much shit I can hit on 5. This might kill me, though, so stay tuned. Shelly for tempo. Shelly's not tempo here, right? Guess I could double level the Micro Mummy and attack with that. Still to get the prior. I guess I could also sacrifice a Naga, because the Mummy does get buffed already. Probably don't want to delay the 10 attack for too long.
Keep it real.
So yeah, Blanchie, Bran, all that kind of shit. That'd be nice. Ay. This is the big Savjz. That's the fight where if it goes a bit different, we don't take 11. Blanchie is the horse, yes. Magma Lock is also wonderful. I might buy the taunt. Gonna have to play cards. Keep the ghoul on the board a bit longer with the taunts. Bran, faceless, make things. You stay. You stay. I guess ghoul for now and toss the others. I have to just go, right? Yeah. Fort with a taunt. So. Taunt Warden, sell this thing, run Fort. See, now I'm buying cards, right? I'm using this to make a 6-drop. I have a Brand on my board. I have a Magma Lock. If I stayed on tier 3, like, I couldn't do any of this. Just be buying weak units. Alright, in terms of board space, you won't buff any types. You won't buff any types. Something like that, I guess.
Don't blame yourself. Blame others.
Yeah, Magma Lock is one of the best units with Theo right now, I'd say. It's just so synergistic with cycling. Dealt a lot of damage to their Chronodorma, that's good. Magma Lock value trades, starting to stabilize. We were 6 on 7, 8 on 8. 8 on 8.
It worked. I mean, it worked.
Uther's phenomenal. So now we have the option to level, or we can hard roll for Blanchy and good cards. Murlocs are out, but Elementals are in. This can go and we can find more taunts. This needs to turn into a better unit. I guess I just roll a little bit. I can roll twice, and if it's still bad, I can tier. You can play this, but I think we're pretty happy doing what we have. Alright, I'll stay. I gotta use this Uther regardless, so... try and find a target for it. Guess it goes on the Brand? Could also do it on this and have a pair, but that's a bit speculative for sure.
For justice. Who knows what secrets will uncover? Who knows what secrets will
Alright, Colossus is a good last type. Not insane, but good enough. So play that and probably just bank a Brand so that I can rock the Theo with it.
Oh, that one's on my naughty list.
I don't think the positioning matters so much anymore. Alright, so Golden Brand. No Murlocs, which is unfortunate, but Murozont is very good. Tavern Tempest is very good. Any minion that has extra buffs like Jug is very good. The Coin Naga, super, super nice. If I see Blanchy, I'm still not 100% convinced I'm not playing it. Because if I hit the Undead buffer with Blanchy, it's so good. It's also good with this, though. I guess it depends on how early I see Blanchy. The new dragon is a triple. That is true. Alright, I can trade into Chronodorma, but I don't think I care too much. I think I'm quite alright with my board now. I mean, I guess I could recover the ghoul stats, right? But that's fine. Not Divine Shielded. So, I mean, I guess I get to ask myself, would I rather have plus 16, 18 or Divine Shield? I might want 16, 18, to be honest. Still a good amount of stats. I can sell the Cyborg Drake as well here. Yeah, funny, but... like, this is still a crap ton of stats I'm gaining. So am I buying everything? 60 seconds. I think I'm just rolling for the great cards. Yeah. Oh, Blanchy. I'm making that trade.
That's my favorite combo.
I can roll now with this thing. Good enough. 1 type, 2 type, 3 type.
Need a drink? I'm feeling punchy.
Play it or hold it. Pretty greedy to hold it, but kind of want to taunt some shit and then buff it. Going with a bumper. I guess I could play the brand. I could play the brand here for the buff. Yeah. Must be nice. Must be nice. Alright. Still loses though, Jesus. Are you banking extra brand? It's a jug. I had 3 gold. A Hedra. A Hedra. Alright, so do I start leveling now? Try and get another Theo. Mainly the good stuff is Seafood Slinger, but it's not in, right? There's no Murlocs. I kind of want to just try to get some golden brand value. I don't mind every non-tier. Trying to get some good battle cries. This is decent though. Just want to roll some sweet buffs. Smogger would be a sweet buff. Also an Elise. So this brand doesn't need to stay. Jug doesn't need to stay.
Suit up, minion. It's go time.
Guess I might just end on Elise here. Straight shot in a hand for an undead board. Straight out to Hydra. Non-type green thumb. Yeah, but it's not good enough. I've got golden brand. When you have Theodore, you can't just buy every non-type. That doesn't really do enough.
My quest begins here.
It does. It depends on the situation, but most of the time you're going to want to be a little greedier and roll for good cards. If you have a golden brand especially, settling on those bad cards seems like a bad play. Are you fucking kidding me? It doesn't matter, but I'm offended, you know? Back to a Theo meta. That's what I say is I think Theo is stronger than the vast majority of undead boards. But some undead boards are just stupid. Right? Like, let's say this person had a good undead board and every token dealt 50 damage. That's very, very good and it will beat what I have. But good luck doing that, right? It's just hard. You need to get early in Uberak with Reborn, with the Baron. Like, if you don't get that, then it's just not so fancy.
Congratulations to me.
7 undead. I think I just sell the blaster and go in with the straight shots, but I think I'm leveling here. Could also get Magma Lock. Hey, give me the money. Actually, I could have done Blaster Baron, huh? But then I can't straight shot. I don't know. Straight shot's probably better. I guess I switch Chronodormu here. Are there any buffers? Yeah, the 2/5.
Hey, I said no refunds.
I guess I'm not buying that then, right? Yeah. Yeah, I could have gotten a bit more, but that's fine.
You drive a hard bargain. Suit up, minion. It's go time.
Can roll sell buy.
I'll do what I can.
Get the value next turn. Skipping Leroy's. He's undead, full undead. They're all undead except this guy with Chronodormus. Yeah, one taunt, not reborn. Makes a lot of sense. I should lead with the other one, I think. But I have to go fast at the end of the turn there. But you can see that the undead board just doesn't get as many stats as Chronodorm or Magma Lock. Because this is still a relatively fair undead board, even though it's strong. It's got double Sister, double Reborn. That's just not enough stats. It's lacking the Unubarak pump. Didn't get the Unubarak pump. Not big enough. Manic Queen. Don't really matter too much. I don't think I care about Leroy. Probably just rolling. Maybe get another one of these, maybe Uther it. Might not put it first though. These guys I don't mind because they're a buff. But they can also give me value. In the form of another Theo. There we go. This is probably just bank Theo in the hand then. Because running this is too good. I'd have to sell this next turn and this full pump. But the question now is... I'm not going to waste. I'm not going to hold this. It's too much. I could cycle the Mantid as well, I guess. But... I think I'm ending on it. As low impact as it is, it should still be good enough. Alright, so because we assume they're gonna have that taunt, do we risk opening with this? I guess we could open with Blanchy in case they do want to sneak in a queen. Divine Shield buff on Dragon could have worked. But more text. I need more context or just explanations. Yeah, this is the the bullshit version, right? Where they have all the resummons. Ja, die ligt beneden op de kast. Ik heb binnenkant, ligt je? We are tanking them nicely though. And we scale more than they do, I think, with double Theo. Even if we don't get there this round, that's fine. Like, this Blanchy getting humongous is just so good. Yeah, but they're still just dead. Even that bullshit we tanked. I did die to the ghost, that makes sense. Yeah, so this is what I mean, where... Yeah, undeads can be really strong, but the average undead build kind of sucks.